Evicting a tenant can seem like a complicated undertaking, but in this video, we'll quickly explain eviction laws in Vermont and how to recover your property in 4 simple steps. First, what is an eviction? Eviction is the process of legally removing a tenant. It's illegal for a landlord to change locks or physically remove a tenant themselves. So if the renter refuses to leave after violating their lease, you must seek an eviction from the court. The process for simply terminating a lease differs from that of an eviction. Lease terminations require proper notice from the landlord or tenant, and state requirements can be found on our website. Legal reasons for eviction in Vermont. A landlord only has grounds to evict a tenant for reasons allowable in the state. The first step in the eviction process is to give the lessee one of the following notices to quit. Non-payment of rent. If the tenant is late on rent, you can serve a 14-day notice to pay or quit. This gives them 14 days to pay the rent in full along with any penalties, or vacate the property. Non-compliance. If the tenant commits a lease violation such as harboring an unauthorized pet or unpermitted subletting, a non-compliance notice gives them 30 days to either comply with the lease or vacate the property. Criminal activity. Landlords can choose to make certain violations like illegal activity incurable. If your tenant engages in criminal activity while living on the premises, you can serve them a 14-day notice to quit, which requires them to leave in 14 days with no option to remedy the violation. Rent grace period. In Vermont, there is no rent grace period. Rent is due on the due date. An eviction notice can be served if the rent is only 1 day late. 4 steps to legally evicting a tenant in Vermont. Serve the notice to quit. Choose the form you need and download or fill it out on eForms.com. Hand deliver the notice or post it on the tenant's door, and also send it via certified mail with a return receipt requested via USPS. If the breach is curable, you must wait the specified number of days allowed by state before taking further action. File eviction papers with the court. If the tenant hasn't fixed the issue and remains on the property, you can proceed to the Civil Division of the Vermont Superior Court, where the property is located. You'll need to file a complaint for ejectment and a summons. Serve the court documents. After the filing, the tenant needs to know the information about the case filed against them. Have the documents served on the tenant by a process server or the sheriff. After receiving, the tenant will have 20 days to answer. Attend the hearing. At the hearing, the judge will reach a ruling. If the tenant doesn't respond or attend, or if the judge rules in your favor, a writ of possession will be issued, which orders the tenant to vacate. Damages. Often the tenant's security deposit does not cover total losses. If damages are not awarded at the hearing, you may be able to recover past due rent and court fees through small claims court. Now you can get eviction proceedings started. Get eviction forms, court documents, and all other information you'll need at the link below for free.